SAPS management must act speedily against the more than 1,400 police officers who've been identified as having criminal records. And Malusi Gigaba encourages parastatals to assist in creating employment for young people. I'm Richard Brooks. Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Police says SAPS management must act speedily against the more than 1,400 police officers who've been identified as having criminal records. This was revealed through a recent audit. Committee Chairperson Annelies van Wyk says there can be no justification for men and women with criminal records to wear the blue uniform, and it points to several flaws in the system. Van Wyk elaborates.
Those who have attained those criminal records while they were in the service of the South African Police Service, there should be action taken against them. And if it means firing them, then that's what it should happen. If some of them were recruited with a criminal record, then it becomes a matter of great concern as well, because it would then mean that the checks and balances are not properly used when the recruitment takes place. And one then also have to have a look at whether there are any corruption at your criminal record centre.
Yet another police officer has been shot and killed in the Cape Peninsula. This brings to 4 the number of police officials that have been murdered in the past week. Another one is still in a critical condition in a Cape Town hospital. The police's Colonel Thembi Kinana says the latest attack took place last night in Montclair, Mitchell's Plain.
2 unidentified men went to the residence of the police officer. They knocked on the door. When the wife opened the door, they asked to see the deceased police officer. When he approached the door, they then fired several shots at him. They further demanded to have the safe in which there was a firearm. They took the firearm and fled the scene on foot.
Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba has encouraged parastatals to assist in creating employment for young people. Gigaba has been addressing a New Age briefing in Pretoria. Parastatals that have already heeded the call include Eskom, Transnet and SAA. The 3 intend spending billions on training programs. Eskom has established an alternative energy school at its Academy of Learning. Meanwhile, Gigaba says Transnet is driving a comprehensive skills development program.
Over the next 7 years, the company will spend 7.7 billion rand on training, dedicating 4.7 billion rand of this amount to bursaries and grants. 2,000 apprentices will be in training at all times. Transnet has secured an amount of 175 million rand from the Department of Higher Education and Training to train an additional 1,000 learners who will be recruited across provinces over the current financial year.
Joburg Metro Police have urged commuters to drive with extreme caution. That's because parts of the city are covered in fog. Metro Police spokesperson Wayne Minard.
There is a lot of fog over parts of Joburg this morning, and as a result, visibility is being impaired, particularly over the southern parts of Joburg where accident has occurred at Swartkoppies Road and Kliprivier Road near to Kibla Park. Motorists are urged to switch headlights on and to keep a safe following distance in this type of misty weather.